Well, this might be a good time to go tell the professor what we found to give him a little bit of update. Before that, let's go back to Skyhold and do some war missions.
Oh, Pebbles. Who do I talk to? It's so high here.
Hi?
Oh, Your Worship. I'm with Sutherland. I'm Rat, his squire. Forgive me, I'm not used to being this high up. I was following and they were taken. They said to come here with a map if there was trouble. That you would help. They said you're a great woman, a leader. You'll help, right? Because I don't know what to do.
Are you a dwarf? Yeah, I'll help.
Oh, it's so hard to breathe up here. I did what I could.
Are you gonna give me the mission to help?
Oh, it's so hard to breathe up here. I did what I could.
Sutherland's crew, are they in the deep roads right now? I'm not sure. I will help. Yeah, I came back here first because I want to see if Cole could be talked to, because last time we had that little bug going on.
I'm pleased to hear it.
I'm sorry, Cole, but with your gift, I fear that you might see the path I now must walk in solitude forever. This fate is mine alone.
Oh.
Indeed, I would not wish it on an enemy, much less someone that I once cared for. Though you reach out in compassion, I must now insist that you forget. I'm... What were we talking about? I'm ready to help people when you are.
That's Solus. For sure, right? He didn't forget it though.
There are still people who need help. I'm ready.
Okay, I'm glad I came back to hear it then. Solus. Well, I'm sure we'll run into him again sooner or later. So, we'll try not to fret too much about it for now. Have you guys been doing? Oh, these are our resources. Paragon's Luster 6, great. Embrium 6? 6 Embrium? I sent you off for that long? With how many people?
You're doing it again. Oh, I do apologize.
Now that's gonna be in my head all day.
What song is that? Should we know it? But yeah, 6 Embrium? I picked that up off the ground off one little batch by myself. Stop the rumors. The liar's song is all too quick forgot, and at a word her patrons turn aside. Greatest hits! Thank you, Ameridan. And thank you, Josephine. Appeal to the Shaperit. While historical documents shed light on Arinna's time as Inquisitor Ameridan's companion, little is known of her early life in Orzammar. The Orzammar Shaper contains an immeasurable wealth of knowledge pertaining to the Tig's past. Professor Kenrick has made several requests to study their records, all of which were denied. As an ally of the Inquisition, Orzammar may be more willing to answer a petition from Skyhold. Yup. Oh, blackmailing, says Liliana. Let's just spend... yeah, be nice. Be nice. Send Skywatcher to Stone Bear Hold. Skywatcher, the Avar healer we encountered in the Fallow Mire, is evidently respected across many holds as a wise and practical man. He has expressed an interest in seeing Stone Bear Hold. Having him pay the hold a visit on your behalf, on behalf of the Inquisition, might garner more respect with them. Honored guest. Yeah, this is... have them fight. Do some fighting. They probably love that crap. Send relics of Tirda Brightaxe. The Avar of Stone Bear Hold greatly respect Tirda Brightaxe, the legendary founder of the Avar. An earlier search located the spot where many of Tirda Brightaxe's possessions were left. Her body, of course, had been destroyed in accordance with how the Avar deal with her dead. While her weapon, apparently a mage's staff rather than an axe, yeah, the one that we were using for so long, may no longer be available, Stone Bear Hold may no longer be available. Stone Bear Hold would likely appreciate other relics found at the site. I'm actually done with it, so they can have it if they want. Except for the staff we removed. Let us tell the Avar where the site is so they can find it themselves. It shows our respect for their culture. The Avar want gifts. So do we want to tell them where the site is or the gifts? Josephine is busy right now. I'm hoping Liliana will be okay too. Although the name of the quest is Send Relics, not tell them about the site. But she's free right now. It's fine. We good? I think we're good. No more for now? Alright, perfect. We got 3. I suspect we'll keep getting more. Let's go back to the basin. We had Dorian, Varric, and Blackwall. Continue with that a little bit more. Actually kind of like that we're getting so much of the banter. It'll help entertain us while we go through the gigantic maps. Oh, perfect. We can talk to the professor about what we found at the island. Not just at the island, but also what Colette found. Hey Harding, how are you?
Have you seen the plans for the new camps? Tree houses. It all sounds awful and precarious.
I agree. Oh, yeah, dwarves don't like being high up.
Don't you like the idea of tree houses?
It's a good idea, in theory. Up where the wild animals can't get us. But having solid ground so far, far below me with nothing but air in between us is just...
Who would have thought? Scout Harding afraid of heights?
Me? No. No. I'm not afraid. Who's afraid? No one's afraid. I love being up high. Lovely views, fresh air, birds flying at my head. Yeah. I'm a little uncomfortable with heights. Don't tell anyone.
Oh, don't worry. It's okay. I'll keep it a secret.
I thought we could catch up.
Of course.
That's it?
We'll continue this another time.
Be careful out there.
Okay. Yeah, I do feel like those tree houses are a little bit... I don't know, if someone chops a tree down or something, or shakes it, the whole thing just comes down. And then what are we gonna do? We have a lot of really loud birds here. Hey, Professor!
May I help you, Inquisitor?
I helped you. Nope.
A spirit on the island held the memories and possessions of Ameridan's lover, a woman named Talana. It told us that Ameridan was here on orders from Emperor Draken himself, and where he went next.
Andraste's dimples. I may have received tenure from that sentence alone. Ameridan had a lover. Talana, you said. The Inquisitor's Lady Mage. There was such debate over whether she existed. And there were orders? This was a request from Draken? This changes everything.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to find new evidence about these things. The spirit said to follow the river to the north, and something about spires or spikes.
Up the river, the scouts have had trouble with Hackonites up there. I'll continue my research, but for now, your guess is as good as mine.
Whoa. Okay.
What do you need me to do next, Professor?
That spirit on the island said something about Ameridan going upriver to, someplace with spires? While you search upriver, I'll continue studying these buckles. That, sounded better in my head.
No, it sounds perfectly fine.
I'll speak with you later.
Okay. Follow the river and look for spires on Ameridan's trail, which is all the way there. We haven't even reached that part before. Should we pick a camp and then start heading towards the place? We could start going up from here too, just... Oh, we can get the second Fate Touch creature. Want to do that? It's not too far from here, hopefully. And then slowly make our way to maybe this camp and all that. We should go back to the hold sometime too, to let people know what happened about the bear, and we can open the arena and all that. But I always wanna be like, I did everything you asked for, everything you could potentially ask for, so that we can maximize our efficiency and all that.
Have a name for the sword?
Slasher? Gasher? How about Pokey?
I'll go with Pokey. You seem like a pokey guy.
Pokey. I want to bring Cole out soon too. I feel like Cole probably has interesting stuff to say about everyone. Cole is someone that makes a lot of people uncomfortable for better or worse. So, yeah. That's a shard. I'll gather it on my own time or whatever. Oh, look, a rift. Has nothing to do with me. No, of course not. We are looking for the Fey Touch creatures so that we can offer a thing for the funeral. Oh, there it is. It's that one, right? Yep, but there's a whole bunch of other ones nearby, so we probably want to attack those ones first. Oh no, I attacked the Fey Touched one. Now they're all gonna come over. Shoot. Can we do that? Yeah, come over to the rift, guys. That'll make me happy. Hey, that worked out pretty well. They walked towards the rift. Black wall? Yeah, you got a bunch of cool skills and all that, don't ya? Oh my god, Dorian! Your fire. Got a big wall here. Not helpful when people are... Oh, I can't see. I can't see. Okay. I think Black Wall is probably more defensive compared to Cassandra, just looking at his skill set. Well, there you go. That was the second dude. And there are some big skeletons around here, too. More Veilfire. Compound crossbow arms. I thought Veilfire... Oh, it's for mages, I guess, but there's barely any visible walls that are flat. There's no flat walls around here. Don't they pretty much have to be on flat walls? And sometimes we hear hissing when we're near them. Nothing really looks like an obvious suspect, just like the other place. That's okay, I imagine it's not anything too crazy.
Maybe I've been too hard on you.
Oh, so you don't think I'm dreadful now?
Actually, I thought you were boring before. Completely different. We're all dreadful. Every one of us fundamentally flawed in 100 different ways. That's why we're here, isn't it? Take all the risks so the good people stay home where it's safe.
That's an interesting way to think about it. Which is kind of like what the Grey Wardens are doing too. Get the somewhat questionable people to help out the supposedly better, quote-unquote better people. These are shards. We can continue moving to the camp up ahead. There's a house here though. I'm kind of curious about the house, but there's a cave as well. Yeah, those are pretty short 4-table missions. Inquisition people? Actually got quite a few people around here, huh? Our influence is pretty widespread already. No one want to build a treehouse here? No? Ooh. This is an Avar stronghold? Hey, the more west we get, the more we're gonna run into potentially like Jaws of Hakken. Those kind of Avars, right? Hakkenites. It's a nice river. Even nicer spot for a camp. Good. There is a cave right in front of us. Want to check it out? They kind of look like natural rock formations, but also like 100 dead bodies melted together. I've been carrying this Veilfire quite a bit. I don't think we'll find anything here, though. But hey, if we can carry it, why not? Makes for good lighting anyway. Oh? What is this? Can someone else claim this so I can hold on to the Veilfire? Mouth of Echoes. The savages speak to their gods in the cave passage. They call it the Mouth of Echoes. They light fires and feed them with green spruce and shout their questions into the deep. They say answers come to them on the last whispered echo. Superstition, we laughed. And now Razikale is silent and madness descends. Razakale, I'm using his staff right now. I can only think, what if? What if there are irregularities in the Veil here? What if we could secure the Avar Cave and bend it to our purposes? The slaves are gathering materials. We will build a shrine to the Dragon of Mystery. Implant foci into the walls, cut sacred designs into the stone, the better to hear her with. We will hear her voice again, or we will die. Blood red ink. What's going on here? A faint inscription found in Frostback Basin. If this be our last together, let it end in laughter. Atho. At what cost? An aged journal. It still tastes strange. No matter. Several water-stained pages follow before the text resumes. Have we traveled through lands more remote than these? We must have. Yet I've never felt so removed from life back home as I do now. T makes the same arguments as always. Talana, though, adds a lack of demons and has a point in her favor. The lack is an absence, which I was quick to point out. She called me pithy. There are demons here, though not as many as we faced in those early years together. The Avar have their mages too. The last were ill-prepared for me. I wonder if that's the part that bothers her. O, as always, was no help at all. Orina? We push on. My head aches. The others are singing the song we learned in that lakeside town. I forget the name of the place. I think my eyes are about to explode. Of course, Ameridan has noticed and tells the others he needs to read something. It's quiet now. The journey here took longer than expected. I must take stock of the rations after sleep. This might be Heron then. There were more than expected. Everything has been more than expected. A few moments later, and Orina would not be standing here. I was able to subdue the mage before things became worse. Talana said nothing about it afterwards. She knows Orina would have died. At what cost? Talana asked me that once. I said it costs nothing, but I don't know. I met a man who'd fought longer than I, but his mind had faded with age, and he could not answer. The point remains that I can do more. I can be more effective. We've all seen the demons, what they did. We've seen what some would do with blood. The better question is, who pays the cost if no one takes this chance? And no one said it has to be forever, just until things are settled. If you count 8 times, will the number change? Orina asks. She's been watching me these past few days. Whatever she says to the contrary. Damn blue bottles. I did not plan this journey as well as I should. Lyrium? They're running out of lyrium. They only have 8 bottles left. Oh, because he's a Templar. Yeah, Heron is a Templar. I lay trying to find constellations through the leaves. Talana brought me some water. She just smiled and there was no admonishment behind it. It made me feel somewhat better. As always, Ameridan cooked our dinner while deriding my own ability to produce something edible. Orina attempts to tell jokes. Maker, they're pathetic. Why do they make me laugh anyway? Long days behind. I fear there are fewer ahead. Whatever costs I've paid, they will be worth it. It doesn't matter. This night, safe beside a fire, the 3 of them singing that stupid song, I am content. Is it 2 couples then? Heron and Orina, and then Talana and Ameridan? Sounded like it was a pretty tough journey. This is from a long time ago, too. And the journal was still here.
So what's your estimation, Varric? Think we can win?
Again?
You aren't asking me to give odds on our beloved Inquisitor's success.
What would that look like? 3 to 1?
In her favor?
After Corypheus pulled an archdemon out of his arse, are you joking?
I'll take those odds.
See? Here's a chance to prove your confidence, Varric.
Brave man. We'll talk later.
This might be a sign that Dorian and Varric's dialogue has run out. Okay, so the next time, soon as we get to the camp, I'm gonna switch people then. That seems like it might be important. The Jaws of Hacken are attacking Inquisition soldiers. Get them right here. Let's get them, guys. It's down there. Just a river. We're getting closer. Are we gonna see fighting right away? I think so. Oh, let's go, let's go.
Some of ours. We should help.
Yeah, look, their weapons are glowing. They've got some strange magic. Blessed by Hacken himself, they believe. Are the rest of you helping? Oh, from far away? With my own increase in level, I think they've leveled up too. Get over here. That it? No.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. Lieutenant Farrow, we read a note from you earlier.
Lieutenant Farrow, sir. We've beaten back those Hackenite bastards. My men and I will hold here. The Hackenites along the river still pose a threat. After this last battle, we need time to fortify and regroup.
What's the situation along the river?
Between the Hackenites and the wildlife, this isn't the easiest place to maintain a presence. The river's the best way for the Inquisition to send supplies from Skyhold, or it would be if we could travel safely along it. The Hackenites set up camps near the banks, and they attack anyone who gets within view.
I see people right across the river already.
That will be all, Lieutenant.
Sir?
Should we do something about that?
How are you feeling about that bet now, Sparkler?
Still good, actually.
You're crazy. We're beating Corypheus every time we turn around. He's on the run.
We're beating his minions, my hirsute little friend. Not the same thing. Besides, the moment we crush Corypheus into the sand, I'll be more than happy to pay up.
If he crushes us, you'll be dead.
That will make it harder to spend my winnings, true.
The thing about hearing the banter super often is that they run out much quicker too. So the camps I'm looking for are actually all the way back over here. Oh, it's so close to the other camps. I'm thinking here. Okay, you know what? I'll go back here, switch people, and then we'll head over and try to get all these camps along the way, and then hopefully get down like that. I think that'll be a good plan. Some other combinations that we could try are people of the same class. All rogues, all mages, all warriors. Cassandra and Blackwall we did have recently. But what about like Sarah, Varric, and Cole? Like that. Hey, where's the changing party? Oh, there it is. Maybe, yeah, having Cassandra and Blackwall out together again, we might be able to see some more stuff, huh? But I definitely want a rogue because we might run into locked doors and stuff. Okay, like that then. Alright guys, we continue yet again. Although, I really would like to see just, you know, being able to... This is way more fun. Oh, that really made my heart skip a beat, but it's way more interesting visually than you just teleporting me down to the bottom. Right, isn't it? I think so. Okay, we have a camp that's like right in front of us. Yeah. Smash them. Oh, there's spiders in the river. What the heck? No. What are their weapons? It's strange, isn't it? Oops. Oh, Blackwall. Well, Blackwall bringing them closer means I can use my blade. Oh! Oh, I've got to cast barrier for people in this party. I've got to be a little bit more diligent. And I didn't do my point yet. It's been sitting here for a while. Ow, ow, ow. Cole?
If these Hackenites are all over the river, I can see why our people have had a hard time.
They're kind of tough. They are kind of tough. I just want passives at this point, really. I'm not too into... I can't get this one because I can't go back. What a shame. Oh, there's a whole ton of passives here. Pyromancer. I don't burn people. Oh! When panicking or burning enemies, burning duration bonus 25%. Could be good for the immolate. Clean burn. Your spells burn away ambient magic that would otherwise slow down your casting. Every spell you cast shortens your active cooldown times. What does that mean? I'll do this one for now. And then Cole... I think everyone's running out of passives, but if I get new skills, I gotta... You're not even using bows. I gotta start reorganizing everything again, and that's just not what I want. Evasion. They can't hit what they can't see. Chance to activate. Yes. Easy to miss. Overlook you in combat. Threat reduction. That'll be good for Cole. Don't die. Especially when we have 2 tanks today. Cassandra, how's your Templar tree looking? It's completely full, is how it's looking. How about here? Lunge and slash. Great lunge. If lunge and slash strikes an enemy that was not attacking you, the ability refunds the cost and cooldown. Interesting, but she'll never do that on her own, I feel like. How often would that happen? Let's just do a big lunge. Thank you, Josephine. I will come back later on. Now we continue. We continue this way. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the water, but we can ignore them. They're not relevant. Do you want me to go up or continue down here? Here we go. They're all along the river, which makes them easy to find, thankfully. Well, they're all like big, tough shield guys. Oh, man. Oh, barrier? Yes, barrier. Oh, there's shield bashing. I can't really... Because I'm not actually that good with melee as a mage. I can't really fight them that well when they get that close. But there we go. No, no, guys. No. Please, stop. Just disengage. Thank you. That's 2 out of 3. We'll be done this before sundown. Like the sun never sets here anyway. And then anything else around the area? Just a rift. Astrarium. No. We'll chase down the camp location in a bit. For now, we're good. Oh, they're on the other side of the river, probably? Yup. See them already. Get over. Get them. Oh, they're fighting spiders. They're fighting one spider. Can I avoid the projectiles like that? Maybe. Everyone's walking out of it, though. Oh, sorry, Cassandra. Cassandra. Oh god, I'm not doing a very good job of casting barrier on everyone. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, we're good, we're good.
We've done what we can here. Inquisition presence should help keep the area safe. Safer than it was, at least.
Yeah, we're good. We did good. Fantastic. Get the camp. Continue spreading our influence. Nicole was pretty fun to play last time when we were at that one, the chateau place. We can keep doing that as well. Wait, am I going to the right one? Ignore whatever those are. Lizards, spiders. Ah, poison spiders too. Get him! Life is easier when we have another mage. I don't have to remember to cast barrier and all that. But I think Blackwall and Cassandra have some good armor stuff going on. It's really Cole that I should be paying more attention to. There's more Avar, but they're not related to us. That's fine. We're not trying to destroy and exterminate everybody around here. Okay, there's something, but oh, it's on the tree up top. Maybe we're building another treehouse camp? Oh, they're fighting. Just the spider, please, guys. Not the Avar. That's it. Oh, guys. Good? Thank you. Because I know when they're aggroed, I can't do anything. I can't set up camp. Nothing. How high up are we gonna go? Here we go. These are already pre-set up. Somebody built the treehouse already. Alright. So that's 5 out of 6. Pretty good. We keep going up the river. And we look for spires in the river. As well as Fade Touch creatures at the same time. Okay, maybe let's look for the Fade Touch creatures first, even though this one's further away. But we know that one, we just gotta kill somebody. That's it. There's a note here. Messages left at the outpost. A bundle of notes by Inquisition soldiers. This one, the most recent ones are from a few days before we came here. Is the lead scout back? I wonder her thoughts on which pass we should use to send for supplies. Quartermaster Pendleton. You'll have to wait. We're sending for some scholar from Orlais. Harding is leading his party here so they can get settled and working before the Inquisitor arrives. Scout Jarvis. Any word yet? She's in the main camp. Scout Harding's watching over her new charge. Professor Kenrick. Talky, but he seems like a nice sort. Apparently had an adventure getting to the basin though. Don't tease, Jarvis. What happened? Apparently Harding had to save the professor and his assistant from a small spot of trouble with some bandits. And from being chased down by a hungry wyvern. And from falling off a ledge while reading a book. You made that last one up. Spoke with Harding. I take it back. He's really into his research. Which I guess is the kind of guy you want for doing research? Yeah, makes sense. But he should be a little bit careful about his surroundings. Arboreal Fort. A report from Agent Charter. Sheer cliffs and steep drops present obstacles to speedy travel within the basin. As a temporary measure, rope ladders are being constructed and placed at strategic points chosen by Scout Harding. Continued presence in this area will require a permanent solution. Please advise. Flatten the area, says Cullen. Of course the commander suggests hitting the hills until they forget their hills, Liliana. We could look into getting the soldiers to cut steps into the cliffs or construct structures with some form of verticality. Scaffolding, perhaps? Josephine. I was joking. Meanwhile, have you threatened to cut out anyone's tongue today? Just yesterday, actually. Thinking about it right now, Liliana says. The roofer, Barinol, was talking to the foreman about drawing up plans for additions to Skyhold. Cover platforms connected with spiral staircase and suspended catwalks. We could apply this idea to the Frostback Basin. I was there. Wasn't Barinol drunk? He didn't draw up the plans while drunk, I'm sure. We could have an engineer in Dagna look over them to see if they're structurally sound. An engineer, yes. Dagna, no. We don't need our outposts to be half in, half out of the Fade. Or be able to sing the Chant of Light or whatever it is she's working on right now, Liliana. Yeah, why Dagna? She's not... Yeah, she's like the Fade person. Not quite the kind of person we're looking for something like this. This is scary though, relying on this barely holding together treehouse stuff. At this rate, I think we'll end up on Ameridan's trail first. But let's see. Oh, the Fade Touch creature might be on the bottom. In that case, I think I'd rather do Ameridan's first. Let's see what we find. We're looking for spires. Spires as in towers, right? If I go back down, coming up is gonna be a pain. That's why I don't want to go. Wait, Ameridan's trail... Sorta like... Oh, it moved up to the other side. Okay, so in that case, I'll just go down and get the Fade Touch creature. Oh! My heart does a leap every time we do a big fall like that. Can we get him from here? Oh my god! My god! That is horrific! Kill it with fire! kill it, please. Just get the big dude. Anyone else coming down? Barrier, guys. Well, there's smaller... Guys, don't go in. There's smaller spiders. Why are you going to the other spiders? Attack my dude. Dummies. Dummies, dummies. You could have spared her. Okay, now Blackwall's just standing here doing nothing. Oh my gosh. Now we gotta get all of them. No! Oh dear. Oh goodness. Okay, we gotta get rid of the lackeys first. There's way too many. Yikes. The big one ran away. The big one ran away! I'm sorry for any arachnophobes watching this. I don't like it either. Oh! Okay, where's the big one? The big one is the problem. Got all the lackeys. Where is the big one? Don't run away. Oh! What are you putting on me? Be careful, Cole. Oh, you've got a lot of bars just sitting here doing nothing.
This should be enough for the offering.
Colden's son has lost enough. We shouldn't allow him to lose his name. Give it to Finn.
Kind though that may be, it bends the laws of their tradition. It's something to consider.
I wanted to give it to Finn to begin with already, but you're saying that maybe it'll be like the Dalish camp where they get mad at me for not following their tradition properly. Because they know, if I do that, they'll know that I gave it to Finn, because he's injured right now. Have a think about this. Yeah, I'll have a think. Oh, hi. Where the heck are we? There's a bunch of mummies and stuff. Good. Cool. I don't want to use the bars on random dudes. We got dead people left and right. Master Guard Belt. Increases maximum guard by the specified amount. That's good for Cassandra and Blackwall, probably. Let me have a look around first. Cassandra still has that kitty collar. Blackwall, I think, has something guard related as well. This is just a popular dying spot. This is Ameridan's trail? Maybe we gotta go back up. Oh! An unnatural but strangely familiar cold emanates from a locked door within the Frostback Basin. No, this is not Ameridan's trail. Oh, this is a shard thingy. Oh, so this is probably the same as the place I never went back to? Sure, I can do it. I seriously didn't even go back one time, so I should have a lot of shards just sitting here. Thought I heard moaning. Because they gave new shards in this DLC, so they're giving you a place to do something about it, I guess. Well, if you give me this, then I'm really never gonna go back to the Forbidden Oasis. Accuser's Staff. That's beautiful, isn't it? Better than what I have right now. No, it's not. I thought it was. But I'll keep it. Greatest hits. For who? For Cassandra or Blackwall? Theirs is better if you look at the number. By a lot. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Cassandra has a Master Dragon Slaying rune on her thing too. Greatest hits. There is a set list etched on the sword. and the hilt has been signed by several people with atrocious penmanship, one of whom spells his name with an exclamation point. Who is that? I have no idea. Gildarin's claim. The script is an ancient elven dialect. There are no gods. There is only the subject and the object, the actor and the acted upon. Those with will to earn dominance over others gain title, not by nature but by deed. I am Gildarin, and I refuse those who would exert will upon me. Let Andruel's bow crack, let June's fire grow cold, let them build temples and lure the faithful with promises. Their pride will consume them, and I, forgotten, will claim power of my own, apart from them, until I strike in mastery. Is this an ancient rebel? Oh, is that it? That was it. Just 12 shards. Because you get 12 shards for doing this whole thing. Okay. Oh, wait, is there something else right across? Really? Oh. Oh, the aqueduct. The aqueducts they have? The old drains. They seem to be very well constructed and all that. Now we're below Ameridan's trail.
What is it, Cole? Why the odd looks?
Light pastry with blueberries, sticky on your fingers, small hands reaching as Anthony tears his in half. But when you got to the kitchen, they were all gone.
Ah, yes. They are delicious, but do not last long.
I would get you one, but they see me in the kitchen now. They ask if I want a glass of water, a piece of bread. They want to help me. It should be the other way round.
Sometimes it's difficult to accept the kindness of others, but it can be worth the effort.
Accepting others as kindness is in itself a kindness too, because people are helping you. They want to help you. Letting them help you makes them feel good about themselves as well. Where are we going? Now we're going up. Ameridan's trial? No, this was just a path for us to go up and down. Oh, but we are at the right place, clearly. Let's get the camp first. I know it's a little bit away, but I think it'll be a good idea.
Yes. Upriver, spires, a place to pray and plan one last night. This is it.
We got it. Hold up. That went very smoothly. We just accidentally found it. Cassandra and Blackwall look like twins. Oh, okay. I gotta go down and then go back up again. I see how this is. Well, so be it. Oh. Okay, alright. Fire in the water. Make it work. Thank you. I trust that you guys can handle that one dude, whoever he is. Thank you. Cassandra didn't get mad about Cole reaching into her memories that time. Probably because it was a happy memory with her brother. Alright.
You had a brother?
Yes. Not that it concerns you.
I had a sister, a younger sister. She died when I was very little.
Is that a true fact or another fabrication?
Damn.
I have no more reason to lie Cassandra. I often wonder what she'd be like now, had she lived.
If you even think about saying she'd be like me, I will hit you.
Hitting is better than quiet rage.
See, she doesn't want to be mad. She feels like she should be mad, but on some level she's already not mad. A good marriage In a hold past our own, a man named Vermic Torsen was to wed a woman named Cedra Yildsdotn. They were young and in love and made large offerings to the gods asking for happiness. The night before their wedding, Cedra had a dream. The Lady of the Skies came to her and told her to tie her rope knots so tightly that she and Torsen would only wed a year. Oh yeah, we saw the tradition about how they were gonna tie their knots and stuff, and however long the knots last for is how long a marriage lasts for. She awoke troubled, but did as the lady asked. Vermic untied only one knot, and they married a year. The year was hard. Their bows missed game, and the winter wind howled through their huts. Vermic and Cedra grew thinner. When the marriage was up, they made large offerings to the gods, this time asking for mercy. The night before the wedding, the Lady of the Skies came to Vermic in a dream and told him to untie a single knot, so he and Cedra would wed only a year. Vermic awoke sorrowing, but did as the lady asked. He and Cedra married again for a year. Oh, they're just getting married again and again? For a year? The year was long. The weather was foul and the crops were poor. Vermic and Cedra grew thinner still. When their marriage time was up, Cedra and Vermic both had a dream from the Lady of the Skies. You asked for happiness, she said, but I cannot give that to you. You asked for mercy, but the line will not show it. Think carefully what you ask tomorrow. At this point, I feel like they've been through thick and thin already. Cedra and Vermic spoke long into the night, and in the morning made an offering to the gods. They asked for strength to hunt and harvest when life was good, and patience when life was not. The year was good in some places and hard in others, but they grew to know themselves and what they could bear. They became happy, not from the gift of gods, but from their own deeds, and lived the rest of their lives as one. Yeah, it comes from their own willingness to compromise and live with each other and all that. Different handwriting at the bottom? How does a rope tell you how long you marry? Oh, they explain it here. An Avar groom unties knots on a rope that the bride ties for him. He's got until the end of the wedding chant. Number of knots he unties is the number of years they're married. That doesn't make any sense. Sounds like a good deal to me. See if you like living with your handsome new husband or wife once the bloom's worn off. Maybe you only untie one knot or tie them tight, like in the story, if you're not sure. I think it's daft. I think you two nitwits should stop scribbling in the book I've got to return to the library. Learning about Avar traditions here. Alrighty, now let's go check out the... Oh my god, there's people just hovering right outside our camp. Let's check out the ruins here. This place is very indistinctly just called Overgrown Courtyard. We see Hackenites already. They're glowing swords. They're guarding. Well, I've claimed this place now. It's mine. Razikale's reach. The fog came on swiftly, cloaking the world in shadow and turning the stones beneath our feet into a treacherous slick. I knew we had to find shelter before we lost even that faint light. We stumbled on, following Ragnar's broad painted back, and arrived at an ancient Devinter temple, just as the last of daylight left us. Ragnar instructed us to pitch our shelters beneath the entrance passageway and warned us not to wander too deep into the ruin. His voice was an uneasy whisper, and I knew at once that he was afraid. Wary of alarming the rest of our expedition, I took Ragnar aside and spoke to him. Some of the Avar, he said, believed the temple to be the haunt of old vengeful spirits. The Devinter had come here long ago and built their great temples, and then one day, without warning, they had abandoned them all. Ragnar was convinced that they had done something terrible here, but he could not tell me what it was. Whatever the reason, he found the temple deeply disturbing, and had brought us to it only out of desperation. I slept fitfully that night. Once I opened my eyes to see a pulsating amber light from beyond a second doorway. I blinked, and it was gone. In the morning, the fog had lifted, and I wasn't sure if I'd really seen the light or dreamed it. Sir Nigel. Amber light? Yeah, the orange spirits that we see. Hello, we come to challenge you.
Looks like we've stumbled on what they don't want found.
Get him out of here. Nice and simple. Come on, come on. Yeah, now my fire is taunting everyone too. It'll be a good match with Dorian, who has the horror stuff, making everyone panicked. We're all jumping. We're good. What do they have here? People. Whoa, the Hackenight champion's gigantic. Maybe let's get the archers. Oh, there's a whole ton of Blackwall behind you. Oh, damn. Okay, Cole, you need to use that. This is the time to use it. Cloak of Shadows. Yes, we're all invisible now. Ooh! Oh my god, we made that guy fly all the way over there. The invisibility meant they had no idea who they were attacking. Cole's thing is pretty OP. Good. Wait for Harding and Kenrick to arrive. We cleared it out. Professor, you can come here now. There is a pretty big looking ruin thing. You probably want to see this.
This is brilliant. This must be what the spirit meant. Excellent find. From what I can see, this is an ancillary station. Likely a scouting post for the larger structure to the east. What can it tell us about where Inquisitor Ameridan went?
You tell me. You're the researcher, right? I leave this place in your care. Now it's open, we can take a look. Okay. Continue following the trail. Oh? We doing puzzles? Pressure plate puzzles?
This is Tevinter, from well before the last Inquisitor's time. I understand they use such tiles as locks. Interesting, though not likely related to Ameridan.
I kind of miss these from Origins. We had so many of these before. The traps and all that. Will they activate something if we get it wrong?
I got Professor Kenrick here safely. The rest is up to you.
Lady Harding was quite nimble in the wilderness.
I'll be watching to make sure the Hackonites don't come back.
Everyone, please hold. Oh, these two are still following. Oh, that kind of puzzle. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm any good at these kinds. Oh, this might be a bit of it'll take me some time. I probably already messed it up.
Brilliant! Look at that!
Only one side opened. A prize? Hacken's Mercy. 450! That's for you, Cole. 450 is significantly better than what he's using right now. Yes, Promise of the Storm. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, there you go, Cole. Got some stuff for ya. And then now we have to do it for the other side, or what? I don't know what that's supposed to be, that pulling. So I do it again? Again? In a different pattern?
Brilliant! Look at that!
Thank you. But it's just stuff in here, isn't it? Oh? Or maybe not. The dragon statue? Tevinter carving. Dragon of mystery, return to us, we beg you. Your servants falter. The paths ahead are lost in darkness, and those who walk them find only ruin. Those who should guide us instead wage war upon each other, vying for a throne that does not exist. The blood of the sacrifices that seeps into the stone here shall be the only truth we reveal in the end. Ancient Tevinter stuff? Okay, that's great. We did both. Oh, but we can go on further. Oh, those two doors were actually extra then, because we could have... Or did we have to do them? You want me to pull this?
This is Elven. I believe it's the word for light. It's some sort of clue to this barrier. Not sure how.
Light? Yeah, we saw a few of these with Colette. I never figured out what to do with them.
That wasn't it.
Oh. Light? It's not the kind where I can just go through. No.
This is Elven. I believe it's the word for light.
Yes. We have a Veilfire here. What do you want to do with it? Oh. Oh. What the heck?
It's no good.
What? Oh, do I have to do both? Is it wanting me to do both of them in some rapid succession or something like that? Let me look around here. Anything off to the side? Absolutely not. So you want me to do something like maybe have one party member here and then have another party member over there and then do it? This doesn't seem like it's related to the Veilfire. Is it? Okay, I'm gonna need you to hold. You guys, hold. Hold. Yes. And then what we'll try is... No! No! Don't follow me! Or maybe I'm thinking too complicated here because we've never had a puzzle that's like that. I was thinking have one party member here, have another party member there, and then we pull the things simultaneously. Because we can't walk there that quickly. Let me bring this Veilfire back and see if this changes anything first though. Plaques on the outside? Oh! Wow, I didn't know you could do that. But now I'm curious about this though, because that seems like a thing. Maybe I'll look inside first and then we'll figure this one out. There was an ancient elven barrier, not the Winter, not Avar.
Oh, well done. Well done indeed.
That's something you don't see every day.
A pair of shrines. This one is clearly Andrastian, albeit from a very early period, likely pre-divine. But this is Elven. One of their gods. What was it? Every mother finds Druffalo among sleeping juniper groves. G something. The one with the deer.
Gillanane.
What was that? Every mother finds Druffalo.
Oh, it's a memory aid to help me with the names of the elven gods. Every is Elgernan. Mother is Mithal. Finds is Fallow something. I was more focused on early Chantry history. Didn't really do elves.
Everyone has things they're good at. Ah, we can do Gillanane because we're smart. We can do Gillanane because we're an elf. What's this one? Just a random one? I'll just fill it in.
That would be Gillinan, mother of the Hala.
Gillinan.
Yes! Brilliant, thank you. Oh, that would have bothered me all day.
2 shrines for 2 lovers. Inquisitor Ameridan and Talana. Maybe Talana was an elf.
Oh.
Yes, that's good. The Chantry expunged references to elves before the Exalted March on the Dales. They erased the Canticle of Shartan. They must have done the same to Talana.
Yeah, I mean, that's happened before. It is offensive, but it has been done already.
Do you think this is where Ameridan died?
No, this was a site of preparation, not burial. Ameridan and Talana put up this shrine together.
Look at those flowers. They're not native to the area. What if they were left at the shrine as an offering?
Yes, a night of prayer before battle against the dragon. But then where? Where? We're missing something. What are we missing? Oh, where did you go?
Do we perhaps need Balefire again? Oh, there's dead people right here. I wonder who came in here to put flowers. Here you go. Oh, here we go.
Professor, look at this. Shartan 10-7 and Transfigurations 10-1.
Shartan is dissonant. And before them, empty, outstretched, lay the land which led to the gates of Minrathous. And Transfigurations is, the light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world. Why these verses? Why would Inquisitor Ameridan take the time to carve this before going into battle?
You're the Chantry Scholar expert. I'm relying on you. But this is not completable without a mage. Good thing I'm a mage.
The gates of Minrathous. Isn't there a Tevinter fortress in the area?
Yes? Oh, of course! The ritual site! To seal the dragon away, Ameridan's elven mage must have used a spell at a site of great power.
My scouts have checked the fortress. It's sealed behind a wall of ice. It has to be magic.
Let's look around. Ameridan found a way through that ice, so that way should be nearby.
We can just break through it ourselves, can't we? This looks like it might be a little bit more promising to pull now. Oh.
That wasn't it.
But it's still lit up. Maybe let's try the other one. We saw a whole bunch of these. Yeah, it's more promising now.
The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world.
Brilliant! When the Imperium abandoned this fortress, they left the wall of ice to what? To lock the door behind them?
And every lock has a key.
Like these trail markers. Ameridan must have known how to use them. If they can melt through the ice, that must be where Ameridan sealed away the dragon.
I'll follow the markers and see what we can find.
We're gonna have to fight this dragon in the end, aren't we? I thought Ameridan killed it. But no. Oh. Oh, and then this goes through the Colette ruins as well. Yeah, around that place we saw a couple of these things. So we just keep following. We have to light all of them? Okay, well if you say so. Sure. They're pretty far though. Not close by at all. Are we gonna set up camp here? I don't see scouts around here. Ooh. Balefire. Balefire doing all of this? Interesting. Where are you gonna take me next?
Are we certain these trail markers will burn through this wall of ice around the fortress?
But there's still a wall. Light doesn't make walls go away.
That we know of? We'll just have to do it and see what happens afterwards. As soon as we start doing some spirity stuff, I get the impression Cassandra might not like it. She doesn't even like elven stuff either. Despite me being an elf.